The number one complaint about the TRD Pro trim level from everyone on social media, message boards, a wide range of different fans, enthusiasts, and everyone alike is the tires. So here's a list of the pros and cons of the stock wheel and tire package for the TRD Pro Tundra. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, we're almost to the weekend. So today, after reading constant messages, everything about the tires on the TRD Pro Tundra, I figured I'd make a video, pros and cons, in using the tire for a decent amount of time, not just on the TRD Pro Tundra, but the same tire is offered on the TRD Pro, or excuse me, the TRD Off-Road. I don't know if you know that. So right off the bat, the same wheels and tires that are on the TRD Pro Tundra are on TRD Off-Road. The only difference is the wheels on the TRD Pro Tundra they're all black. They don't have like the silver plating that you'll see on the TRD Off-Road, but that's the only difference. It's the same tire and everything. So I made a list of some of the pros and cons of using these tires and kind of a non-biased view. Just a couple things right off the bat. These tires are Michelin's. They were designed strictly for the Tundra for the 2014 release. So they really do, what you need them to do in certain circumstances. But we'll go over all that. First off, did you know that you can actually get the TRD Pro Tundra with an upgraded wheel and tire package, which is the 17-inch TRD forged wheels with the simulated bead lock and the BF Goodrich all-terrains? They don't mention that, but that is really an upgrade available when you're purchasing the truck. I believe it's $3,200 to $3,300 upgrade. So, if you're looking for something a little beefier, there you go. But let's get started with the pros. They are great tires for on-road. Just regular driving, they're perfect for the truck. They're not noisy. You hear a little noise, but it's a good amount of noise. Nothing crazy when you're going through some kind of high-speed turns and stuff like that. You'll hear them, but they really are great for on-road. They are great in the snow. And what I mean by that is not if you're going off-road, into snowy trails and things like that, but driving, to and from work and things like that, they really are good in the snow. In my 2014, I put it to the test quite a few times because I worked further away and, never lost grip, never slid. They really are good for the snow. Another great thing is MPG. I mean, the Tundra's not known for MPGs, but these tires will get you the best you can get, obviously. They have enough tread on them to where they can handle certain circumstances. I mean, you can travel a dirt road, rocky road, probably some light off-roading, no problem. It's when you get into the heavy stuff that you're going to need to really look at what wheels you have, wheels and tires you have on there. So that's like my three pros. Some cons, they're kind of what I was just talking about. They're not for mud. They're not for serious off-roading. At that point, it really all comes down to your wants and needs of the tire. Then you're going to have to look into something, with a thicker tread, Some of the great ones I've used on my 09 Tundra, which was, lifted with mud tires and stuff like that. Toyo, open country mud terrains, they were fantastic. That's one. BF Goodrich is great. Another thing that I hear from a lot of people are these tires aren't off-road looking enough. They're not, what you'd expect. A lot of people do that thing where they compare this truck to the Raptor. And I just want to go on record right now and say that it is not a competitor of the Raptor. Mike Swears and their engineering team and all that wanted to give you an off-road truck, for like high-speed desert travel, and it's got a great suspension for all that, but they wanted to keep the whole base of a truck still in it. So they want you to be able to tow. They want you to be able to do everything a truck can do, plus do some of the off-road stuff. Now the Raptor is an off-road beast. It is the top of the mountain. It is everything you want in an off-road truck that you could possibly get on the market today. But using that for day-to-day, there are a lot of things that aren't the greatest. And any Raptor owner will tell you It's not a bias thing. It's not because I'm a Toyota guy. I love the Raptor, but the Raptor's very wide. It's a niche truck. It's meant for off-roading. So when push comes to shove, do you want a truck that's going to be able to do your day-to-day stuff and off-road plus Toyota reliability? Or do you want a truck that's just off-road and you're going to figure it out? I mean, that all comes down to your wants and needs again. So my personal thoughts on the wheel and tire package on the Tundra. I'm not mad about the tire at all. For what I need the truck for, which is mostly on the road, it's a daily driver, the tires are fine. To be honest, I wish they did look a little more off-road. I wish the BF Goodrich All-Terrain was the tire that came on this truck. That would be perfect. That's all I need. The look is better. They're really good in the snow, and they're good on-road, you know, in regular conditions and with MPG and stuff like that. I feel like these tires are fantastic for what I need them for, but for look-wise, we'll go with BF Goodrich. Again, it all comes down to what you're going to use the truck for. If you're going to spend every weekend in some serious mud, by all means go out and get yourself something, you know, a little bit more aggressive. You're going to be spending some money on those. Truck tires are not cheap. But overall, I'm not mad. I have full faith and trust in Mike Swears and Toyota and, you know, TRD. They know what they're doing. So I'm not mad about it. I do wish, the one thing I do wish when it comes to the wheel, I wish the wheel was a completely different wheel from the TRD off-road. They should have everything, you know, separate. Because you want the Pro to be unique. So when you see things like that, it's kind of like, oh, they were probably trying to save money. And if I'm spending this much on a truck that was as hard to get as it was, I want everything to be unique on it. But that's on one hand. On the other hand, they want you to be able to use all the parts that's available on the Pro on all the other Tundras. So I contradict myself like 5 times through this video. You decide. But anyway, thanks for watching today. Hit me with some comments. I want to hear about this. I want to hear what everybody thinks. Comment below, Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, and I will talk to you guys over the weekend.